We're taking it slowly. I'm just trying to keep myself distracted, as I'm sure every family member is. You just hear all the news, and I'm trying not to take too much of it in, because it's a bit of a roller coaster. One minute it's this, and the next minute that's not confirmed. So yeah, that's the toughest part every day, waking up and speaking, looking on the news and seeing that, there's nothing, and there's no calls from Malaysia to say we've found something. And God, every day it just seems like it's an eternity. It's an absolute eternity, and you can only go minute by minute and just try and get through the day, and hope something comes soon, or wishing for the best, of course. But it's not looking, as it gets further and further down the track, it's not looking good.
Your husband, Paul, he left for a job in Mongolia. It was a 28-day job with Transwest Mongolia Mining and Construction Equipment Company. You've got two young sons, Lincoln, who's 3, and Jack, who's just 10 months. And before he left, Paul left you his watch, and he also left you other items for your kids. Why did he do that, do you think?
Look, we had a car accident on December 30th, and so I'm just glad we got to talk about these things and our plans should something happen to us, because we were afraid. After that, we sort of had a reality check that that one of us could go, or both of us, and he obviously, on a mine site, he can't take his ring. Well, he can't wear it on the mine site. So he said to me, just as he was leaving, he said, "I'm going to leave my wedding ring here. It's no use me leaving it in my room on site. So I'm going to leave my wedding ring and my watch. And should anything happen to me, I want the ring to go to the first son that's married, and the watch to the second." And I said something to him like, don't be stupid. Just come back, and I'll give it back to you, and you can give it to them. So I've got it here, and I'm praying that I can give that back to him. It's all I can hold on to, because there's no finality to it, and we're not getting any information, and whether they know anything, and they're not telling us. At this stage, it's just blank waiting and praying.
What kind of man is Paul?
Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing. He was the most amazing husband and the most amazing father. He spent just so much time with his kids. I mean, he always bathed them every night. He'd take Lincoln to golf. He'd take him to the zoo. Lincoln was his little shadow. And of course, Jack, he just adored Jack. And he was extremely intelligent, and he worked hard, and he just tried to do everything right for his family. This whole all the jobs, everything he does, he always thought about us, and he was doing this for the right reason. It was his dream job, and he'd worked weeks, in his own time to get up to speed and be there, hit the ground running, because that's the kind of man he was. And he was strong. He's originally in the New Zealand Army, and they train them there. They're very strong. They train them strongly there. So, he had strength, character. He's just so much fun. He's my best friend and my soulmate, and I just can't wait for him to come back. I hope.